Reed, what up, bro? You boy, work your team. I'll let you. Shout out to the Lost Boys. Y'all stay intact, all right? Peace right here in the building.
REED-BBS, BBS. Like sands in the hourglass, so are the days of our lives. Our boxing lives, that is. SHAKUR Stevenson versus Edwin DeLos Santos. November 16th for the vacant WBC Lightweight Championship of the world. Good fight. Still on a shit night, Thursday. Thursday Night Football will be on the same night that ESPN televises this. And it'll be in Vegas the same weekend as a major Formula One racing event. But I digress. Frank Martin, he of course reneged on the verbal agreement, the agreement he had in principle to vie for the vacant title with SHAKUR Stevenson on the same date, November 16th. Then, of course, when contracts were sent to be finalized, Martin said, thanks but no thanks. Many initially thought this was a PBC-related thing. Survey says, that's not the case because DeLos Santos is also a PBC fighter. So it's nothing about all this other side of the street shit or Al Heyman trying to bury his dude for other fights. No, that wasn't the case here. It's refreshing to me how candid SHAKUR has been about his contract negotiations and whatnot. SHAKUR names names. I've said it before, I'll say it again. He names names. He gives details, and he gives tangible shit that makes sense. Like the whole 50-50 thing that he's saying about Martin and whatnot. We don't know if it's true or not. But all Martin says, well, it wasn't 50-50. Well, what was it? What was the offer, bro? Martin is being very evasive, saying as little as possible, when this is the time he needs to be protecting his career, his good name, and putting it all the way out there for public consumption. And he's strangely not doing that, and we're left to our own devices, our own thoughts. And, you know, when you do that, people run wild with shit, and he has himself to blame for that. You know, I wish better for the brother, but damn. SHAKUR names names, he gives details. And the fact of the matter is, guys simply do not wish to fight him. They don't want to fight that man. With that said, enter Edwin DeLos Santos, La Granada. 16-1, 14 KOs. I've looked at some footage of him. DeLos Santos, he's an accurate, heavy-handed, crafty, yet aggressive counterpuncher. Southpaw. He welcomes exchanges. DeLos Santos, he's the type, he'll punch when you punch. Just when you think you're going to open up, he'll open right up too. He's confident that he'll get to the target first, more accurately, and harder. He punches when you punch. He, speaking of punches, he put all kind of hands on Rayo Valenzuela, the homie that fights under Benavidez's camp. Knocked him out in the third round on Andy Ruiz, Luis Ortiz undercard. Yeah, this is it's a good fight, man. Probably a better fight than the Frank Martin fight. Frank Martin fight would have been mostly tactical, if not all tactical. There's going to be some lively exchanges here. And DeLos Santos, only one that want the smoke. He the man sitting next to the man, sitting next to the man, sitting next to the man, sitting next to the goddamn man that actually wants to fight SHAKUR Stevenson. And as he put it, I am the danger. I am the danger. That's cold and calculated and cryptic. I like it, bruh. Listed height and reach advantages over SHAKUR. Now, I think SHAKUR is a little taller than his box rec height list. I think he's grown a little bit since then. But we'll see when they're at pressers and in the ring together. That said, and I've said it before, I like SHAKUR over everybody. Everybody 47, below 47. Everybody. SHAKUR over everybody. But there is a degree of danger. REED-BBS, BBS. Blackberg Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Television, Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. when all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.